My name is Mira, and this is the story of my journey from a helpless, illiterate orphan to a strong and successful woman who refused to be a victim of cruelty. It is a tale of immense struggle, resilience, and the unwavering belief that there is always a way out, no matter how bleak the circumstances may seem. I was born into a world filled with loneliness and uncertainty. My parents, God rest their souls, left this earthly realm when I was just a young child, leaving me at the mercy of my selfish and uncaring relatives. From a tender age, I was thrown into a world where love and compassion were scarce, and survival became my only goal. Life was a constant battle, filled with hardships and the relentless pursuit of acceptance. My relatives saw me as nothing more than a burden, an inconvenience they wished to be rid of. And so they arranged a marriage for me, hoping to pass their responsibility on to another family. Naively, I embraced the idea, believing that marriage would bring me the love and happiness I had always yearned for. Little did I know that my dreams would shatter the moment I stepped into my new home. The man I was bound to was cruel and heartless, and his family was no different. They subjected me to unimaginable torment, both physically and emotionally. Day after day, I endured their abuses, praying for a respite that never came. At first, I thought I could adjust to this nightmare. I believed that if I could bear their cruelty silently, they would grow tired of tormenting me. But as time passed, their torment only intensified, as if they reveled in my pain. It became clear that if I didn't find a way to escape, I would be forever trapped in this living hell. With every failed attempt to flee, my spirit dwindled, but it never extinguished. I knew that I deserved better, that I deserved a life free from violence and degradation. And so, I made a decision that would change my destiny forever. I would learn to read and write. Under the cover of darkness, I would secretly teach myself the skills I had been denied. Armed with stolen books and hidden scraps of paper, I ventured into the world of letters and words. The more I learned, the more my spirit soared. Knowledge became my weapon, and with it, I began to envision a future where I could escape the clutches of my oppressors. As I started to uncover the power of literacy, I carefully planned my escape. I knew it had to be foolproof, for any hint of my intentions would surely be met with harsh retribution. I confided in no one, trusting only in my own strength and determination. Finally, the day arrived when I made my daring escape. With a heavy heart, I left behind the only life I had known, venturing into the unknown, armed with nothing but my dreams and the knowledge I had fought so hard to attain. I ran as fast as my legs could carry me, praying that this time, fate would be on my side. But once again, fortune seemed to conspire against me. My husband and his family discovered my absence and pursued me relentlessly. They were determined to break me, to ensure that I would never escape their clutches. The punishments they inflicted upon me were severe, but I refused to surrender. I knew that giving up meant succumbing to a life of misery, and I was not prepared to accept that fate. In the midst of my darkest moments, I reached out to a kind-hearted lawyer who believed in justice. With his guidance, I found the strength to fight back. We gathered evidence of the atrocities committed against me and prepared to take my case to court. The legal battle was grueling, and there were times when I doubted whether justice would prevail. But I persevered, standing firm in my resolve to hold my oppressors accountable for their actions. I stood before the judge, trembling but resolute, and shared my truth. The courtroom held its breath as my voice broke the silence, exposing the darkness that had consumed my life for far too long. The verdict came, a resounding affirmation of my courage and the resilience of the human spirit. My husband and his family were found guilty, and justice was finally served. It was a bittersweet victory, for the scars of their cruelty still lingered within me. But I had emerged stronger than ever, determined to reclaim my life and build a future on my own terms. With newfound freedom, I embarked on a journey of healing and self-discovery. Education became my lifeline, and I threw myself into learning with fervor. The world of books and knowledge opened up before me, providing solace and empowerment. I gained new skills, honed my talents, and discovered a resilience within myself that I had never known existed. Today, I stand as a beacon of hope for those who have suffered as I have. Through my organization, I offer support and resources to women who have endured similar trials, reminding them that they are not alone and that they too possess the strength to overcome their circumstances. I advocate for their rights, ensuring that their voices are heard and their stories are not forgotten. My journey from an illiterate orphan to an independent and successful woman is a testament to the indomitable spirit of the human soul. It is a reminder that no matter how dire our circumstances may be, there is always a flicker of hope that can ignite the flames of change. I hope my story inspires others to find the strength within themselves to rise above adversity and forge their path to a better tomorrow.